A health alert: harmful forever chemicals could be in your drinking water right now. A study from the United States Geological Survey finds nearly half of U.S. homes could have PFAS coming from their tap. Emily Roberts joining us live from UW Oshkosh, where research is amping up. So Emily, why is this study so important?
Tammy, PFAS can impact you and your family's health. The Environmental Protection Agency says exposure can lead to things like decreased fertility, low birth weight, and increased risk of some cancers. So because of that, the University of Wisconsin system now trying to answer some of your biggest questions about things like PFAS and microplastics. Thanks to more than $500,000 in funding, UW Oshkosh can further its research into our state's biggest water challenges. It's one piece of more than $4.3 million from the Freshwater Collaborative of Wisconsin, funding 22 UW projects. The money supports summer research programs and research projects to target concerns in your community.
In Wisconsin, we have 15,000 lakes. We border 2 Great Lakes. Those of us, I'm a Wisconsin native, sometimes take water for granted.
All of this as water industry employers face challenges recruiting and retaining talent. Coming up on Action 2 News at 6, a look at how this funding is going to protect the water in your area for generations to come. Live in Oshkosh, Emily Roberts, Action 2 News.